Well, the 85th Annual Academy Awards were held last week. The stars walked the red carpet at the Dolby Theater in Los Angeles for an evening of Oscar entertainment and some surprises. Last night's 85th Annual Academy Awards were held at the Dolby Theater in Hollywood. The Oscars host for the evening was Seth MacFarlane. MacFarlane's opening act showed his fear of the critics giving him the worst host ever review in this morning's news. The bit almost secured that critics would insult the actor and creator of Family Guy and American Dad. William Shatner appears as his iconic character, Captain James T. Kirk, from Star Trek in the show's opening segment, looking into the future to tell MacFarlane's fate. Probably one of the most talked about highlights of last night's show was the Grammy and Oscar award-winning singer and actress Barbra Streisand, who gave an impressive performance in the memoriam tribute of The Way We Were, written by her dear friend who passed away last year, composer and conductor Marvin Hamlisch. The song The Way We Were won the Oscar for Best Original Song in 1974. The song was originally written for the movie of the same name, in which Streisand starred with Robert Redford. The Academy Awards played host to a Chicago reunion. Cast members of the movie Richard Gere, Queen Latifah, Renee Zellweger, and Catherine Zeta-Jones reunited on the award show stage in celebration of the 10th anniversary of the Best Picture win for Chicago. Some of the winners of last night's 85th Annual Academy Awards are as follows. First Lady Michelle Obama presented the award of the evening to Best Picture via satellite from the White House. The Oscar went to Argo. The Best Director was Ang Lee for Life of Pi. Best Actor, Daniel Day-Lewis for Lincoln. Best Actress, Jennifer Lawrence for Silver Linings Playbook. Supporting Actor, Christopher Waltz for Django Unchained. Supporting Actress, Anne Hathaway for Les Miserables. Brave took home the Oscar for Best Animated Feature, and the Best Original Song was Skyfall from the movie Skyfall. Music and lyrics by Adele Atkins and Paul Epworth. For more information, go to Oscars.com. I'm Deanna O'Donnell, and that's your Oscar Rundown. And here's your entertainment this week. Singer Scott Weiland said that he learned he'd been fired by the Stone Temple Pilots when the band released a one-sentence statement today in the media. Weiland wrote in a statement, "Not sure how I can be terminated from a band that I founded, fronted, and co-wrote many of its biggest hits, but that's something for the lawyers to figure out." The statement by the band said Stone Temple Pilots have announced that they have officially terminated Scott Weiland. No other information was provided. Weiland said he's focusing on his solo tour, which kicks off Friday in Flint, Michigan. Carrie Fisher hit some choppy waters during a recent cruise. The 56-year-old actress, who is best known for playing Princess Leia in the original Star Wars trilogy, was briefly hospitalized after suffering a bipolar episode on a cruise ship earlier this month. Fisher, who has been candid about her struggle with mental illness as well as alcoholism and drug addiction, was the secret celebrity guest aboard a cruise catering to gay and lesbian vacationers on the Holland America Eurodam. While it was smooth sailing at first, the star had some trouble while delivering a singing performance for vacationers and later received medical treatment for her bipolar disorder. Beyoncé has come under fire from animal cruelty protesters for commissioning designers at custom sneaker company Perfectly Made Kicks to create a pair of shoes made from exotic animal skins for her. After upsetting activists at People for Ethical Treatment of Animals by sporting an outfit made from python and iguana skin during her Super Bowl halftime show earlier this month, the singer is now signing on for new shoes made from crocodile and anaconda skins, stingray, ostrich, and calf hair. PETA bosses have wasted no time in jumping on the star's latest fashion faux pas. A statement from the animal rights organization reads, "These custom-made kicks come with a high price and it's paid by various animals who were beaten and skinned alive or cruelty farmed and killed." They added that they hope that Beyoncé will choose to wear more clothes from her own clothing line, which features faux fur, and that one day she'll go completely cruelty-free. I'm Deanna O'Donnell. That's your entertainment this week. A murder is announced. The Shadow Mountain Community Players are holding several performances at the New Hope Fellowship on West Street. The Shadow Mountain Community Players will be holding a mystery dinner theater coming up this next week. We're going to speak to Carlton McCaslin.
It's all at New Hope Church. It's called A Murder is Announced. It's an Agatha Christie story. I play Inspector Dermot Craddock. Now, remember, just because I'm a cop, this is an Agatha Christie show, so everybody is a possible suspect. We'll do the show 3 weekends, March 1st, 2nd, then the 8th and 9th, then 15th and 16th. Doors will open at 6 o'clock. Dinner will be served at 7. It's a spaghetti dinner there. The admission is $15. It's at New Hope Church, and all the proceeds will go to Pathways of Hope.
You do murder mysteries a lot.
Yes, they seem to be very popular. In fact, one of our favorite murder mysteries was kind of a satire to Agatha Christie, and the killer was played by Linda DeMeo, and everybody guessed her right off the bat. But like I say, this one, everybody is a possible suspect in it. Now, here's another little catch to it. If you guess the villain, guess the killer, then go down to the library, check out an Agatha Christie book. They got a whole big display there. Guess who it is there. Then write the two of them down, send them to Barney Basin at the Mirror, and they're going to have a contest. And they'll draw out one. There'll be a gift certificate to the Chapter 2 bookstore.
Wonderful. So March 1st, 2nd, 8th, 9th, and 15th and 16th, where's it all at?
It's all at New Hope Church, which is 781 West Street in Pahrump. If you want more information, you can reach us at the phone number 775-727-6145.
And once again, that Murder Mystery Dinner Theater will be held March 1st and 2nd, 8th, 9th, and 15th and 16th down there at New Hope Fellowship. Doors open at 6. The show starts at 7. For more information, you can call Carlton at 727-6145. Also, you can get your tickets at the library. This is Deanne O'Donnell for News 46. Let's join Ginger Stumney with your First Move Fitness Tip of the Week.
Hi, I'm Ginger, personal trainer, sports nutritionist at First Move Fitness. Here is your fitness tip of the week. When it comes to cardio routines, not everyone is created equally. Research has shown that there are more efficient ways to burn calories. They include choosing equipment that uses more energy, working at higher intensities, performing interval training at both low and high intensities. Interval training is performed by rotating bouts of high intensity with lower intensity exercise or rest periods for the duration of your workout. One example would be a 1-minute fast run on a treadmill followed by a 3-minute slower jog and repeat for 20 minutes. Increase the intensity by increasing the speed, resistance, or incline. We offer a variety of cardio equipment and classes that will help you burn calories. Come see us. Remember, the first move is yours.
And here's your news across Nevada. Annual adjustments to Nevada's labor market show the state's unemployment rate for 2012 dropped from a preliminary estimate of 11.6% to 11.1%, and that Nevada gained 18,100 in employment over the year, up from the previous estimate of 9,300. The number of short sales in Nevada has jumped 86% in a year, while the number of foreclosures has dropped significantly. A report released today by Reality Track shows there were nearly 35,000 foreclosure sales in 2012, which is down 36% from a year before. Foreclosure sales accounted for nearly 38% of all home sales in 2012, down from a peak of 60% in 2010. Meanwhile, short sales are gaining steam in Nevada faster than any other state. They accounted for 33% of all Nevada home sales in 2012. Reality Track reports that foreclosures and short sales combined accounted for 43% of all home sales in the country last year. A Nevada state senator trying to streamline the process for people packing heat unbeknownst to the public made progress as his bill cleared committee. SB 76 was presented to the Senate Judiciary Committee on Wednesday, and the members voted unanimously to pass it after some discussion. The bill eliminates the categorization of semi-automatic pistols and revolvers and instead refers to them collectively as handguns in statute. If passed, there would be no change to the length of class required to obtain a carry concealed weapons permit. However, should an individual register their CCW for a revolver, then purchase a semi-automatic, they would be required to take an additional training under current law. This bill repeals the need for separate training for a revolver or semi-automatic. A bill introduced in the Nevada legislature would shave traveling time for motorists through the state's wide-open territory. SB 191 would increase the allowable speed limit from 85 from 75 miles per hour. The measure was introduced Monday in the Nevada Senate. Existing law gives the Department of Transportation authority to set the speed limit on highways it builds or maintains, such as Interstate 80 that stretches 410 miles across northern Nevada from Utah to the California line. The bill would allow NDOT to up the speed limit to 85 on roads if it determines the higher speed limit would be safe. On Monday, the Senate and Assembly Education Committees hold a joint hearing on SB 182, a measure that will require full-day kindergarten statewide. The bill would also lower the age from 7 at an age a child should attend school. Some early estimates put the cost at around $60 million. Republican Governor Brian Sandoval's $6.5 billion general fund budget proposal includes $20 million to expand full-day kindergarten to more at-risk schools. But Democrats argue the effort doesn't go far enough. Besides the cost, some critics argue school districts lack classrooms and other resources to accommodate an influx of kindergartners. The University Nevada School of Medicine Department of Family and Community Medicine is the first institution to offer medical outreach and education to Nevada residents affected by the nuclear testing at the Nevada test site from 1951 to 1962. Above ground nuclear weapons test release radioactive substances into the air. As a result, Nevadans living in downwind communities or working at the Nevada test site were exposed to harmful radioactive materials. Studies show that people exposed to radiation may be at higher risk for developing cancer. Regular screenings are an effective way to manage the increased risk. To be eligible for the screenings, Nevada citizens must have direct ties to above ground nuclear testing, whether it be as an employee at the test site or resident in a downwind county. For more information, contact the University of Nevada School of Medicine at 702-992-6887. I'm Deanna O'Donnell. That's your News Across Nevada. And that's going to do it for this edition of News 46's Week in Review. We're going to give you some of the announcements. All of these events occur on Saturday. At Petrick Park on the corner of Basin and Highway 160 from 9 a.m. till 3 p.m. is the No to Abuse Chili Cook-Off and Car Show. And on Saturday night at New Hope Fellowship, located at 781 West Street off Highway 372, is the performance of A Murder is Announced by the Shadow Mountain Community Players. This is a murder mystery dinner theater. The doors open at 6 p.m. and the show begins at 7. Admission is $15 per person and benefits the Path of Hope Food Bank. The World Association of Deadlifters and Bench Pressers competition begins at 9 a.m. on Saturday morning at the Pahrump Nugget in the Event Center. The public is invited to attend. The Pahrump Valley Historical Museum presents William Pack, who will perform as Abraham Lincoln. The event is free to the public and will be held on Saturday at 1 p.m. at the museum located on Basin Avenue. And there's a yard sale at the Moose Lodge from 8 a.m. until 4 p.m. They're located off 2nd and East Street. And Cup of Faith Christian Bookstore is holding a book signing on Saturday from 10 a.m. until 2 p.m. And they're located in the Hollywood Plaza on Frontage Road. And that does it. I'm Deanna O'Donnell. We'll see you again here next week. Good night.